Okay, so I think I'm going to do something I've actually never done before, which is to run a dual Proteus setup. So I'm going to have one as combat and one as hacking. They'll both be able to fight. One will just be able to fight just a little bit better than the other. Just got to go pick up this other Proteus.
Warp drive active.
I switched over to a shuttle instead of doing the Corvette. The shuttle is bubble immune, so bubbles, if there are any here, they won't capture me.
I do hope you understand that when you said, I'm going to do something I never did before, you opened yourself up for a lot of jokes. I am a good guy, I didn't take the bait.
Oh, okay. Hello.
Hello, hello.
At here is a Shemu. And he's gone. He needed just a pet and run away.
Warp drive active.
Is it an orange cat?
Yes. So he's very lovable and not smart at all.
So, just like my 3 gray cats.
Hmm.
Warp drive active.
Who am I talking to? That's Ramza. He helps out with the show. Yes, Nick Pye turned him down.
Is it better now?
Well, you don't need to adjust. I adjust. You remain the same.
Warp drive.
Okay.
Because now I need to turn you back up again. I can visually see how loud you're talking, and so that I can equalize it, rather than trying to do it by ear.
One, two.
Warp drive active.
Is it better, Nick Paul?
About par. Good. Where we want to be. Dippy, you want to know whatever happened with the war in Null? Did Horde win? You know, I don't... Both sides,
Active.
both Imperium and Horde both say they won. And I think it's still going on, though. But I think both will say that they're winning, at least internally. In fact, I know that's the case. That they're both saying they're winning. So I recently left Horde, but before I left, Horde internally was saying they're winning, and Imperium saying they're winning. So no, I didn't really pay too much attention to the war stuff. So part of my agreement of being in 2 alliances was that I wouldn't get into the war stuff, and but I recently left Pandemic Horde, not because of any problems or anything, but I just decided to make a change, and I moved my guys that were in Horde down here to Stain, and so I am in Stain now with I don't know what I got 4 or 5 characters down here now.
Warp drive active.
Yes, I left Horde, Taros. I'd been with Horde for, I don't know, probably around 3 years. Before that I was with Test for like 8 years. Let's see this guy on scan. Long way there. I don't have a perch there. Oh, but I do have the station. So we'll warp to the station over there. New way for a new bro to copy my custom overview tabs? Absolutely. You go into the in-game channel.
Dragons. Just followed.
Thank you for the follow. Oh, and Spiteful, thank you for the follow. And Leo. No, you can get a copy of my overview. Go into the in-game channel called Live Shows. LIVESHOWS. And you will see in the message of the day there a link to my high-sec version and my null-sec version. Feel free to use them, edit them, however you want. I'm on my null-sec version here.
Warp drive active.
Alright, gonna pick up this ship.
Warp drive active.
That was easy, literal game changer. Yeah, all you have to do is click on it and say, do you want to load it? Yes. And then you can switch back and forth between the two. You can revert back to an old one. You can edit them however you want, but if you click them again from the group there, it'll load that version and not your saved version.
Docking request accepted.
And my null version has neutrals flash, unless they're set true neutral, which I've figured out what's going on with that. I've been finding a lot that were set as true neutral that led me to believe that they were potentially or most likely friendly. And what I found out was, so there was this big reset that happened when Imperium said that they were going to change all their stuff. Was it Imperium or was it I forget which group it said it, and so all of them decided, all the big alliances decided to reset all of their standings. Well, what happens is if you are positive or negative, and then you set them back to neutral, they will sit at a set neutral instead of an unknown neutral. And so when they're set at a true neutral, they don't flash. They were previously had another status, now they're set at an actual neutral. Whereas if there was never any setting, then they'll flash. And I can make all neutrals flash. And I've thought about that, and I might do that. I might make a change to the overview that way, but I don't know. So, yeah, not sure. All right, let me see what jump clones I have. Yeah, I want to jump to this. And this is at this station. It's a combat setup. Now, I have this right here, which maybe I'm just going to leave these two items here because I'm not really going to do much with this guy. I'm going to do it with my other guy. So you see here, I got him here as well. So we're going to fly back down to him, and then I'm going to run these guys as a team. And one will be primary hacker, and one will be primary fighter, and they'll both be able to fight.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
You can tell which one I'm on by the colors. This one's blue. Let's give it a wash. Right. So, is this the guy I chased away earlier? No, I think it's somebody else, but...
Warp drive active.
within scan distance. I don't think I need to even go to this one, but
Warp drive active.
yeah. Alright, we're gonna continue on. This guy's probably sitting in the station, not doing anything.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
I am most certainly looking for
Warp drive active.
potential PvP. Don't see anything from this guy. Oh, and someone's saying hello to me, so they know me in some fashion. All right. All right. So he says he wants to do a site in here, and I told him I'd have to kill him. He agreed. Not sure what that means. That sounds like bait to me, in all honesty. Well, now he says he's going to brew coffee. All right. I'm using combat probes to scan this down, which is not really the correct probes for scanning it down, but I'm also looking for any ships, you know. Told him I'm gonna greet him with some hot missiles.
Warp drive active.
He's showing me his fit now. I don't know. Got a Zeugma. He's got a warp disruptor. Yeah, he's awful confident, you know. I'm not sure what his thoughts are. The guy in my system is trustworthy. He doubled your ISK once. Oh, okay. He would be an interesting fight. Now, I don't know if his saying, you know, what he's actually flying is actually real. You know, because who can you trust, right? Trust the guy that you tell him you're gonna have to kill him? Right. And I don't think he's going to come in here. Not as long as I'm here. And I have to assume that he's watching. Mm-hmm.
Of course he is.
Yeah. He's already got this site scanned down too, because he knows what it is. He mentioned it in chat. All right, moving on.
Web drive active. Web drive active.
I'm just brake checking him.
Web drive active.
Really? Maybe he really did go make coffee. Hmm? All right.
Web drive active.
I've moved on now because, like, you know, I could sit there
Welcome to the
forever.
Dragons.
Caster Burrisna01 just followed.
Aster, thank you for the follow. The best I could do is just block him from doing the sites.
Web drive active.
What do you call two Proteus together? Would that be a pair of Protei?
Warp drive active.
Call it double trouble? Yeah, actually, that's probably more appropriate. Well, actually, I have a document on this. Oh, what have we got here? A Redeemer?
You, sir, rock.
Sanborn32 just subscribed for 2 months.
Sanborn, thank you for the sub. 2 months, 20 gold to everybody here. In your honor. Not on D-scan anymore. Let's see here. All right. So, Proteus against Proteus could be rough, depending. Proteus against Redeemer could be rough. Redeemer is Black Ops. More Redeemers could show up if the Proteus fires off a covert Sino. It could get bloody. I gotta set up this ship on this profile. Darn it. Alright, let me set it up real quick. Right. See what my orbit is at. Bringing this guy over to the party too. See what we got here. No ships on scan. So, Redeemer and a Proteus.
Warp drive active.
God's Hammer. Not sure what's up with you, buddy.
Not gonna lie, I was having a hard time understanding that.
Gibberish. So, this guy here, Redeemer is Amar. Right there.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Mr. Paro just followed.
Right. Yes, my camera is intentionally cloaked. Alright, so not really, they're not doing too much in here.
For a second, I thought you were being sneaky.
Right, so that stream snipers can't get me?
Something like that, yeah.
So, you know, it's not 100% apparent what these guys are doing in here, but they're definitely trying to do something. Why are they in here? And why in this odd combination?
Maybe they want your autograph.
They were here before me. Well, one of them left. Okay. Or one of them logged out. That's probably more likely. Right, so I don't know that we're gonna get any action out of these guys, and we would have to make sure the response is appropriate, knowing that if one of them is a redeemer, that they can fly Black Ops, which means they can be stationed anywhere. If it's the Proteus that's still in here, then you know he can just light off a covert Sino, and I don't know how many ships can travel at one time on that. I don't know if there's a limit with Black Ops. I know with regular Sinos there's not. So I'm going to assume that there's not. And they can, you know, bring in as many people as they need. All right, so they disappeared again. So this guy is completely gone now.
Warp drive active.
Right. So get out of there. Get out. At getting into stuff. Hey, so most likely answer is that they did a safe log. Hey, stop. Stop. So if they did a safe log in here, then they can just log in and start, anybody else that's doing sites in here, whatnot, they could have all this stuff already scanned down and be ready to pounce. It really is the way it is. So I'm probably not going to run any sites in here, that's for sure. If I do, I'm going to be 100% ready. All right, if you are watching on video, we'll see you in the next episode.